welcome to my channel, Mummy's Views. Today, we are going to learn about the lesson called Wastewater Story. During the end of the video, if you like the video, don't forget to share, like, comment and subscribe. So, now let's get into the lesson. Water is an elixir of life. We all use water, and in that process of using, we make it dirty. The water, rich in a lather, mixed with oil and other pollutants that go down the drains from sinks, showers, toilets, laundries, is dirty. It is called wastewater. We use water every day for drinking, bathing, washing clothes, cooking food, washing utensils, flushing toilets, mopping the floors, and etc. We cannot think of our life without water. We use lots of water daily, which is passed on to the drainage system every day. On the world. Now let's learn what and all happening with the water in the world. On the World Water Day, March 2005, the General Assembly of the United Nations proclaimed the period 2005 to 2015 as the International Decade for Action on Water for Life. All efforts made during this decade aim to reduce by half the number of people who do not have access to safe drinking water. Sewage water. Sewage is the waste water released by homes, industries, agricultural fields, and other human activities. It also includes rainwater that has run down the streets during a storm or heavy rain, and it is liquid waste. Most of its water has dissolved and suspended impurities called contaminants. Now let's learn about the composition of sewage. The following components make the sewage is: the organic impurities present in sewage are human feces, animal waste like animal dung, urea as urine, oil, fruits and vegetables waste, pesticides, herbicides, and etc. And the next component that make the sewage is the inorganic impurities present in sewage are nitrates, phosphates, and metals. And also the nutrients present in sewage are nitrogen and phosphorus. Even the bacteria present in sewage include those bacteria which cause water-borne disease such as cholera and typhoid. Also, the other microbes present in sewage are protozoa which cause a water-borne disease called dysentery. And now let's see about the water freshness up. An eventual journey in a house, a public building. Generally, there are two sets of pipes. One set of pipes brings clean drinking water into the house, and the other set of pipes takes away wastewater, sewage from houses. For proper sanitation, a well-maintained sewage system is required. Manholes. A manhole is a covered vertical hole in the ground, pavement or road above the underground sewer pipeline through which a worker can go down up to the sewer pipes for inspection, cleaning, etc. Manholes are provided at every 50-60 meter distance in the main sewer pipeline. Manholes are also provided at the junction of two or more sewers and at points where there is a change in the direction of the sewer line. Even friends, now let's learn about treatment of polluted water. Perform the following activity. It will help you to understand the process that take place at the wastewater treatment plant. And now let's learn about sewerage system. Friends, do you know what is a sewerage system? Yes, the pipes which carry away wastewater or sewage from house is called the sewage water, and also the other buildings are buried under the ground. An underground pipe which carries away dirty drainage water and waste matter is called sewer. The provision of drainage at a place by lying sewers under the ground is called sewerage. Actually, sewerage is an underground network of interconnected pipes called sewers that carries the sewage from the place where it is produced to the sewage treatment plants where it is processed. And now friends, let's learn about the wastewater treatment plant, which is shortly known as WWTP. A place where wastewater or sewage is formed is called the wastewater treatment. And even friends, buildings is brought for processing is called wastewater treatment plant. Treatment of wastewater involves physical, biological and chemical process depending on the nature of containment. And even friends, now let's learn about the drainage pipe. The biological process. The first sediment tank is sloped towards the center. Solid like faces set at the bottom and is called sludge, which is removed by a scraper. Oils and grease flow to the surface of the water are removed by a skimmer. The biogas produced by anaerobic bacteria in the process can be used as fuel or can be used to produce electricity. Here, water gets cleared of rubbish, oil, grease and etc. and we get classified water which is sent to aeration tank now. In the aeration tank, the water waste already contains bacteria aerobic in it. The compressed air bubbles are passed through this waste to provide CO2 to the bacteria to increase bacteria activity, which ultimately digest human waste, food waste, soaps and other unwanted and harmful matter still remaining in the wastewater, leaving behind fairly as pure water. And now friends, let's say about after passing water. Friends, what is a chemical processing water? The water after aeration tank is allowed to stand in a second sedimentation tank. Here, the microbes present get settled and the bottom of the tank in the form of activated sludge. Sludge, which is about 97% of water. At this stage, water has very low level of organic matter, suspended matter and does not contain many harmful things. It is safe for human consumption but is disaffected by chlorine or ozone before disturbing it. Become an active citizen. Friends, to save our water and to stop polluting our water and to become an active citizen, we should stop wasting water, and even waste generation is a natural part of human activity, but we can limit the type of waste and quantity of waste produced. Often we have been repelled by an offensive smell. The sight of open drains is digesting. The situation worsens in rainy season. When the drains start overflowing, we have to wade through the mud pools on the roads. Must unhygienic and unsanitary conditions prevail, flies, mosquitoes, and other insects breed in it. So, friends, if we should become an active citizen, we should stop polluting water and follow these rules. Become an active citizen. Friends, even to become an active citizen, we should be an enlightened citizen and approach the municipality or the Gram Panchayat. We should also insist that open drains should be covered. If the sewage of any particular house makes the neighborhood dirty, we should request them to be more considerate about the others' health. Note, friends, this is an important point, so please note it. We should plant eucalyptus trees all along sewage ponds. These trees absorb the surplus wastewater rapidly and release pure water vapor into the atmosphere. So, friends, do not forget to follow these rules to become an active citizen. Friends, better housekeeping practices. We must minimize and manage waste at our houses before its disposal in the following manner. Cooking oil and fats should be thrown down the drain. They can harden and block the pipes. In an open drain, the fats clog the soil pores, reducing its effectiveness in filtering water. Throw oil and fats in the dustbin. Use tea leaves, solid food remains, soft toys, cotton, sanitary towels, and etc. should also be thrown in the dustbin. These wastes choke the drains. They do not allow the free flow of oxygen. This hampers and degradation process. The chemical like paints, solvents, insecticides, medicines, and motor oils should not be thrown in the drains as they kill helpful microbes which digest the organic waste. Sanitation and disease. Contaminated water and poor sanitation practices are the major cause of the human pneumonic infectious disease in our country. Safe sewage disposal facilities are still not available. Many citizens and villages in India, so people go to open places and defecate. This causes the increased insect vector population which transmits disease like cholera, typhoid, meningitis, and etc. Untreated human excreta is a health hazard which causes soil pollution and water pollution also. The river water and groundwater, they are also source of water for drinking for many people. So the contaminated water can spread many diseases, especially water-borne. Vermi-processing of toilets. In the vermi-processing of toilets, human excreta is treated by earthworms in a pit. The earthworms usually eat up all organic matter present in the human excrete and turn into a compost. These are two water toilets for the safe processing of human. Alternate arrangements of sewage disposal. Low cost, the sewage disposal system has been developed to take care of places where there is no sewage system. Example, rural areas, isolated buildings. These are described below. Septic tanks. Septic tank is a low-cost on-site sewage disposal system. Septic tanks are suitable where there is no sewerage. These tanks need cleaning every 4 to 6 months. A septic tank usually consists of a big covered underground tank made of concrete having an intake pipe at one end and on outlet pipe at the other end. The toilet seat is connected to the intake pipe of the septic tank. The human excreta from the toilet seat enters into the septic tank through the intake pipe. The solid part of excreta keeps and collecting at the bottom of the septic tank in the form of a splitch, whereas water waste remains above it. The anaerobic bacteria break down most of the solid organic matter present in the human excreta, due to which the volume of solid waste is reduced too much. The digest solid waste keeps on disposing at the bottom of septic tank. The water waste is also cleaned up by anaerobic bacteria. The excess water goes out of the septic tank through the outlet pipe and get absorbed in soil. Composting pits. These are self-sustained human waste disposal units which is connected to a sewer line or a septic tank. A composting toilet breaks down and dehydrates human waste to compost. Chemical toilets. These toilets have limited storage capacity for human waste and need to be emptied periodically. These are the toilets which use chemical treated resolving located just below the toilet seats. The chemicals reduce the foul smell coming out of human excrete and cry and carry out partial designification of human waste. Sanitation at public places. In the country, fairs organized periodically, a large number of people participate in them. In the same way, railway stations, bus depots, airports, hospitals are very busy places. Thousands of people visit them daily, generate large amounts of waste. It must be disposed of properly, otherwise epidemics could break down. The government has laid down certain standards of sanitation, but unfortunately they are not strictly enforced, which should not scatter little anywhere. If there is no dustbin inside, we should carry the litter at home and throw it in the dustbin. Conclusion. So friends, in today's video, we have learnt about the lesson called water and wastewater story. So we have came to the conclusion of our lesson called wastewater story. So come on, let's learn what is our conclusion. We all have a role to play keeping our environment clean and healthy. We must realize our responsibility in maintaining the water source in a healthy state. Adopting good sanitation practicing should be our life. As an agent of change or individual, intuit will make a great difference. Influence others with your energy, ideas, and optimum. A lot can be done if people work together. There is great power in collective action. As an active citizen, we have many responsibilities regarding sanitation. These can listen as follows. To ensure that our surroundings are clean, to ensure that the sewerage system in a house is properly managed. If any leakage or an open drain in the sewage system is present, then it should be reported to the municipality or the Gram Panchayat to insist the open drain must be covered properly, and several air and water-borne diseases can be prevented. Just mark those points which are spinning out. Don't forget to mark it. Okay friends, today, the talk for today, and we should prevent water pollution. We should stop throwing waste in rivers and ponds. So friends, That's all for today. Thank you and bye. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let's meet in the next video. And don't forget, we should not pollute our water. Without water, we can't live. Bye, friends. Let's meet in another video.